For this first repetition exercise, we're going to rewrite the guessing game we used as an exercise in the last chapter using a while loop. So let's get started. We're going to call this program calcloop.rb. So we start out by assigning some variables. Now we're going to write the main loop. In fact, it'll be the only loop. This loop is going to iterate while the number of tries is less than 3. So that will be our condition. Inside the loop, we're going to first prompt the user to guess the name of the computer. Then we're going to get their response. Then chomp it to get rid of the new line. Increment tries by 1 to indicate that they've made a try at guessing the name of the computer. Then we write an if-else-if statement to test to see if they got the answer right. Here we use an exit statement to exit out of the loop and end the program. It's not the most sophisticated way to perform this task, but because we're nested inside an if statement and a while, we can't use break, which I'd prefer to use. Next, we test to see if they've tried 3 times without getting it right. And again, we need to exit. Otherwise, we just tell them to try again. End the if-else-if, and then end the while loop, and we're ready to run the program. So we'll save the file, go back to the command prompt. Let's get it right on the first try. Let's get it right on the second try. Then let's get it right on the third try. And then finally, let's not get it right at all. So there you'll see how a looping structure, such as a while loop, can simplify a program that has to make multiple decisions. Our earlier try, using just if-else statements, was very clunky and just not very efficient at all. Whereas using a while loop, we can very easily control the program in the way that we want to. In this case, by keeping track of the tries and then stopping after the user's tried 3 times and not getting it right. So that wraps up this first exercise on repetition. Now we're going to move on to the second and last repetition exercise for the chapter.